Have you ever felt that something inside you doesn't fit into this world, as if your soul knew a truth that your mind cannot yet name? It isn't madness, it isn't anxiety, it isn't an existential crisis, it is a sign. And what is happening right now on the cosmic plane explains exactly why you feel this, and why this sensation has intensified precisely today, at this exact moment when so many voices have spoken your name in vain. There is a game being played in layers that most of humanity cannot see. A game that involves your consciousness, your vibrational frequency, and the role you were designated to fulfill in this transition that has already begun. Think, what if everything you have always felt, this sense of being an outsider, this search, this silent certainty that there is something greater, was the exact proof that you are not an observer of this story, but a central piece of it? Today, Chosen One, I need to tell you a truth that will change the way you view every injustice you have suffered recently. Every word spoken behind your back, every lie invented about you, every name dragged through the mud in conversations where you weren't even present. All of it has been catalogued, all of it has been recorded, and all of it, now, is about to be answered by the only court that never errs, the court of karma, under the absolute governance of divine justice. Because there is a law older than time, more precise than any clock, more relentless than any human judge. And this law was triggered the exact instant someone opened their mouth to use your name in a lie. You need to understand, when someone pronounces your name with falsehood, with envy, with the intention of diminishing you, that person isn't just speaking words. They are opening a portal. They are summoning a frequency. They are, without knowing it, signing a contract with forces they do not understand. And the universe records everything. Every syllable, every hidden intention, every fake smile after the lie is told. And the most impressive part is this: the justice that will descend upon these people does not need to come from you. You won't need to lift a hand, you won't need to fight back, you won't need to spend even a minute of your energy proving your innocence. He who provokes the source reaps from the source. He who messes with a chosen one messes with the hand of God, and that hand has already moved. And it is exactly here, Chosen One, that I need to interrupt you for a moment. Because if you are feeling a chill right now, if you are feeling that sensation that all of this is being said directly to you, it is because there is something much larger at stake than just the lies they told about your name. The injustice you suffered is only the visible layer. Beneath it, there is a spiritual game where you are the central piece, and those who lied against you are merely pawns manipulated by forces that want to remove you from your place of power. This is why I prepared the powerful digital book for you, the Manual for God's Chosen to Protect the Family. This digital book is not just a reading, it is a map. A map that shows exactly who is playing against your name, what the hidden rules of the law of karma are that no one told you, and how divine justice acts against those who lied, slandered, and tried to destroy your reputation on the invisible plane. This digital book was created for those who have already awakened enough to understand that reality is much deeper than what is taught, for those who are tired of shallow answers and want to understand why they continue to be the target of injustice even while doing good. The link is pinned at the top of the comments. But I must warn you, this type of content rarely stays available for long. What is in these pages challenges narratives that many have an interest in keeping intact, and there have been attempts to silence this knowledge before. Do not wait for the right moment, Chosen One, because the right moment is now. You didn't arrive at this video by accident. Download it now and comment below. I am chosen, and I will download the digital book. Now that you have decided to act, the next truth I'm going to tell you will be the final blow against this oppression they tried to place upon your name. Because when karma moves to return everything they said about you, it does not act in the way a human imagines. It does not act with anger. It does not act with haste. It acts with the precision of a cosmic watchmaker who waited patiently for the exact moment when the one who lied would be most comfortable, most confident, most convinced that they got away with it. It is at that very instant that the wheel turns. It is precisely when the person thinks they have been forgotten, that no one else will hold them accountable, that life is finally at peace, that the universe delivers the complete package. And the package arrives sealed, No one opens it, no one postpones it, no one escapes. I need you to understand something profound about how energy works. Each time someone used your name to lie, that person emptied a piece of their own essence, because a lie about the name of another human being is one of the densest transgressions that exist in universal laws. This is because the name carries vibration, the name is a seal, the name is a cosmic signature. When someone takes your name and soils it with slander, that person is assuming, before the Akashic record, all the debt they tried to throw onto you. And that is why, Chosen One, many of those people who spoke ill of you began to go through strange situations in recent weeks. Businesses that stalled out of nowhere, illnesses that appeared without explanation, family fights that broke out in homes where there was once peace, disturbing dreams, insomnia, a weight that won't go away, no matter how much medicine they take, no matter how much they ask for help, no matter how much they change their environment. This weight has a name, Chosen One. This weight is the return. This weight is the echo of the lie returning to the sender. And while this happens to them, something parallel is beginning to happen to you. You might not be noticing it yet, but pay attention. Doors have begun to open. People who disappeared from your life have begun to reappear. Truths have begun to come to light, even without you making an effort. Allies who were dormant have awakened, and even that inner voice, that intuition that was being suffocated, has returned to speak with clarity. This is not a coincidence. This is the direct result of the spiritual cleansing that is being done to your name at this very moment. Because when the cosmic court takes up the case of a chosen one, it does not only punish the unjust, it also restores the wronged. It returns what was taken. It replaces each piece in the right spot. And it does so in a way so silent, so precise, so sovereign, that the chosen one only notices after everything around them has already changed. But I need to alert you to something crucial. There is a trap that the chosen ones often fall into at this moment of turning, and this trap has destroyed many more people than the lie itself that was told about them. The trap is the urge to retaliate. It is that voice that whispers, "Go ahead, defend your name, put that person in their place, show everyone the kind of person they are." Listen to what I am going to tell you. That voice is not yours. That voice is the last resort of the invisible matrix that is losing control over you. Because if you retaliate, if you use your energy to respond in kind, you turn off the divine court. You take over the case, and when you take over, the universe steps back. It respects you so much that it moves away so you can do it your way. And then, chosen one, the justice that would have come perfect, sealed, and unquestionable is replaced by the human, dirty, exhausting fight that fixes nothing. The greatest weapon of the chosen one at this moment is sacred silence. It is to keep walking. It is to trust that the cosmic machinery is more intelligent, faster, and more devastating than any response you could give. And here, chosen one, I need to pull you even closer, because what I'm going to reveal to you now, many are not prepared to hear. The lie they told about you was not an accident. It wasn't just idle gossip. It wasn't simple envy. It was a coordinated attempt, even if unconscious, to pull you off a path that was being opened for you on the spiritual plane. You know when you feel like you are about to experience a turnaround, that you are close to a blessing, that something big is approaching. It is exactly in those moments that tongues loosen. It is not a coincidence, it is a pattern. The entities that operate against the chosen ones know they cannot attack you directly, so they use the closest human mouths as instruments. And that is why the lie often comes from the person you least expected. It comes from the friend. It comes from the family member. It comes from the fellow believer. It comes from someone who ate at your table. Not because that person is demonic in essence, but because they are permeable enough to be used when the moment of your ascent arrives. That is why, chosen one, I prepared the powerful digital book, Manual for God's Chosen to Protect the Family. This digital book reveals exactly the invisible mechanisms that turn close people into channels of slander against your name, teaches how to shield your family so that no one else serves as an instrument of spiritual attack against you, and shows the simple rituals that activate the seal of protection over your name. The same seal that ensures every false word pronounced against you returns multiplied to the sender, without requiring your effort. The digital book does not promise magic formulas. It delivers the knowledge that was hidden for centuries about how divine justice operates when the name of a chosen one is violated. The link is in the first pinned comment at the top. But beware. This content directly challenges narratives that many people have an interest in keeping in the dark, and they have tried to erase this material before. Do not wait for the right moment, chosen one. The right moment is exactly now, because you didn't fall upon this video by chance. Download it and comment, "I am chosen and I will download the digital book." Now that you have made this commitment, I can give you the next level of this revelation. There is one thing almost no one tells you about the law of karma, and it makes all the difference for someone living through a situation of injustice today. Karma is not revenge. Karma is not punishment. Karma is balance. And balance always finds the shortest path between cause and effect. When someone lies about your name, that person creates an energetic imbalance that needs to be corrected. And the correction does not come as a penalty, it comes as a reflection. The person begins to live in their own life exactly what they tried to plant against you. If they said you were dishonest, situations begin to make them look dishonest before the people they most want to impress. If they said you were fake, everyone around them begins to distrust them. If they said you didn't deserve what you achieved, they begin to lose what they had. This is the terrible beauty of the cosmic mirror. The person is not being punished by an external force. They are meeting their own shadow that they projected onto you, and that shadow now inhabits their life as a permanent guest. You need to internalize this, chosen one, because this understanding changes everything. When you understand that what was said against you has transformed into a prison for the one who spoke, you no longer feel anger. You feel compassion. Not the compassion that forgives the act, but the compassion that recognizes the fate that person traced for themselves the instant they chose to attack you. And here is the secret of the true chosen ones. He who understands the law does not need to collect. He who trusts in divine justice does not need to orchestrate anything. He simply observes in silence the machinery at work. He sleeps peacefully while the case is judged. He eats in peace while the sentence is executed. And when he finally sees the turnaround happen, he does not celebrate with mockery. He simply bows his head because he knows that was the natural path of things. But I need to talk to you about something even deeper. There are 3 levels of karmic return that act against those who lie about the name of a chosen one, and you need to know each one of them to understand what is about to unfold before your eyes. The first level is the material return. It is when the person begins to lose money, opportunities, important connections. Small losses begin to accumulate. Bills that didn't close begin to turn into nightmares. Financial decisions transform into traps. All of this seems like bad luck, but it isn't. It is the first layer of the sentence. The universe is withdrawing resources from the hands of those who use those same resources to propagate lies. The second level is the relational return. The people who heard the lie about you begin, without knowing why, to distance themselves from the one who told it. It is as if the liar's aura becomes clouded, and even those who believed him begin to feel an invisible discomfort when he is around. Relationships wear down, alliances break, bonds grow cold, and the person who tried to isolate you ends up isolating themselves. The third level, the deepest, is the spiritual return. And this one, chosen one, is what no one teaches you. This is the level where the person's own divine connection begins to close. Their prayers lose strength. The spiritual paths they followed become blurred. Heavy dreams appear, sensations of emptiness that no therapy explains. Because the spirit that lied about the name of a chosen one is a spirit that has self-disconnected from the source, and this disconnection is not arbitrary. It is mathematical. Now, chosen one, I'm going to give you knowledge that will mark your life. Most people who suffer injustices spend years asking, "Why did this happen to me?" And the answer they receive is usually a hollow, self-help answer that doesn't touch the core of the issue. The profound truth is this: you went through this injustice because your spiritual level demands experiences of purification, and purification happens in a very particular way for those who are chosen. It doesn't come through external catastrophes, it comes through tests of fidelity. The test is simple and brutal. Someone will lie about you. Someone will betray you. Someone will use your name improperly. And the universe will observe you to see how you react. If you react with revenge, you postpone your ascent. If you react with victimhood, you stay stuck on the step. But if you react with faith, with sacred silence, with absolute confidence in divine justice, you are promoted. And this promotion is not symbolic, it is real. It comes with an increase in spiritual power, with clarity of vision, with acceleration of manifestations, with redoubled protection, and most importantly, with an internal authority that nothing and no one can ever shake again. And that is why, Chosen One, what is happening today is so important. Today is not an ordinary day. Today is the day when karma moves in an intensified way against those who used your name to lie. The cosmic calendar has specific windows, portal moments, and we are crossing one of those windows now. It is as if the floodgates opened and everything that was dammed up began to flow with full force. Processes that were stalled are accelerating. Debts that were dormant are activating. Reparations that were pending are coming to fruition. And you, living in your house, in your job, in your simple routine, might not even realize the scale of what is happening in your name on the invisible plane at this very instant. But you will realize it soon, through the signs, through the apologies that will begin to arrive, through the truths that will come to light without you needing to reveal them, through the doors that will open out of nowhere, through the changed looks of those who previously turned their faces away. All of these are external manifestations of an internal cosmic process that is already underway. And at this point in our conversation, Chosen One, I need to pull you back to this central truth. Everything we are discussing here is not theory, it is not philosophy, it is a spiritual operating manual. And that was exactly why I prepared the digital book, Manual for God's Chosen to Protect the Family. Because a video, no matter how profound, has limits. In a video, I show you the gate. In the digital book, I hand you the key. The digital book teaches step by step how you activate divine justice over your name without pronouncing a single word of hate, how you seal your house against negative returns during the karmic restitution process that is underway, and how you protect your children, your spouse, your parents from the wave of turbulence that always accompanies this type of spiritual movement. Because there is one thing few understand. When karma acts against those who attacked you, the house where the lie was generated begins to shake. And if your family is somehow connected to that person, even indirectly, waves of that turbulence can reach you if you are not shielded. The digital book teaches exactly the seals, the specific prayers, the symbolic gestures, and the internal posture that keeps your family within the circle of protection while justice is executed outside. The link is pinned at the top of the comments, and I must reinforce, this material has been taken down before, it has been attacked, there have been those who tried to silence this message. This knowledge challenges a structure of spiritual domination that benefits from the ignorance of the chosen ones. Do not wait for the right moment, chosen one, the right moment is now, because you didn't arrive at this part of the video by chance. Download it now and comment, I am chosen and I will download the digital book. Now that you have taken another step, I can lead you to the deepest core of this revelation. There is one thing that needs to be said in plain language. The people who lied about you didn't do it because you did something wrong. They did it because they couldn't stand the light that emanated from you. It may seem dramatic, but that is literally how it works on the vibrational plane. When a chosen one begins to vibrate higher, when they begin to awaken, when they begin to expand their consciousness, they become an involuntary mirror for everyone around them, and not everyone is ready to look into that mirror. Some people, instead of accepting the invitation to also rise, choose to break the mirror. And breaking the mirror on the human plane means creating narratives that diminish the one who is shining. It means inventing stories. It means distorting facts. It means pulling down. But what these people don't know is that the mirror of a true chosen one is not a mirror of glass. It is a mirror of spirit. And a mirror of spirit does not break. It only returns, amplified, everything that was thrown against it. That is why the lie told about you is returning doubled to the one who told it. Not because you wanted it to, not because you prayed for things to go wrong for that person, but because the structure of the universe is mathematical, and spiritual mathematics is exact. What is hurled against a consecrated mirror returns multiplied by the very consecration of the mirror. And here, Chosen One, is where your journey transforms, because from the moment you understand your nature as a consecrated mirror, you stop carrying the weight of the lies. You become light. You sleep peacefully. You eat with pleasure. You laugh without guilt. You walk with the lightness of one who understands they don't need to do anything other than continue being who they are, with integrity, with presence, with fidelity to what they feel. And it is in this state of lightness that you become unreachable. Lies pass through you like wind. Attacks dissolve before they get near you. Conspiracies self-destruct before they take shape. Because unreachable is not the one who hides, it is the one who is at peace with their own being, and peace with one's own being is the strongest armor that exists in this universe. I want to tell you one more thing that will engrave itself deep in your soul. The people who spoke against you do not know this, but they are going to need you in the future. I know that seems strange to hear now, in the midst of everything you are feeling, but write this sentence in some corner of your memory. The people who lied about your name will one day, soon, need exactly what they tried to take from you. And when that day comes, and it will come, you will have a choice. You can close the door and you will be within your rights. Or you can open the door not as a sign of weakness, but as a final demonstration that your spiritual stature is so great that not even the memory of the lie can occupy space within you. I am not telling you what you should do. I am only warning you that this choice will come. And when it arrives, it will reveal to you the exact size of the chosen one you have become. Now, Chosen One, pay total attention to what I am going to tell you now, because it is the key to everything. There is a name for this phenomenon that is happening to you. The ancients called it the hour of the white sentence. It is the moment when divine justice conducts a complete sweep over the life of a chosen one and returns all at once everything that was taken from them through lies, slanders, and misuse of their name. And this hour does not come every day. It comes when the level of injustice reaches a critical point, when the heavens, so to speak, decide to intervene manually. The signs that you are crossing this hour are clear. You are watching this video at a moment when you feel you needed to hear exactly this. You are feeling chills. You are with that sensation of being embraced by something larger. You are recognizing each word as if it were written especially for you. This is not a coincidence. This is confirmation. You are within the hour of the white sentence at this very instant. And what happens within this hour unfolds over the next days, weeks, and months. Reparations start small, almost imperceptible, and grow until they become undeniable. People will seek you out. Truths will emerge. Environments will reconfigure. And you will look back some time from now and you will understand that this video was just the starting point. And it is exactly for this reason that I need to give you one last piece of information before you close this video. Because the hour of the white sentence is powerful, but it demands a specific posture from those within it. It is not enough to wait. One must participate consciously, and conscious participation happens through three pillars: sacred silence, unshakable faith, and family shielding. Without these three pillars, the hour of the sentence acts, but it acts incompletely. With these three pillars, it acts fully, and the results are extraordinary. Sacred silence is not responding to the lies, not retaliating, not entering the human fight. Unshakable faith is trusting that the divine court is more efficient than any human strategy. And family shielding is protecting the people you love from the energetic splashes of the karmic process that is underway. And it is precisely in this last pillar that many chosen ones fail, not for lack of faith, but for lack of technical knowledge on how to shield the family. That was why, Chosen One, I prepared the digital book Manual for God's Chosen to Protect the Family, because it is, in essence, the operational manual for this shielding. This digital book teaches you exactly the spiritual procedures that keep your family within the circle of immunity during the hour of the white sentence, shows what the signs are that some member of your household is being used as a channel of attack without knowing it, and reveals the words of sealing that cut off any lie pronounced against your name, even before it materializes on the physical plane. It is knowledge that the great ancient masters kept to deliver only to disciples who had already passed through years of testing. Today, you are receiving this access because the time of this transition no longer allows for delay. The link is pinned at the top of the comments. And I will tell you again, Chosen One, with all honesty, this material is constantly challenged, constantly questioned, and there have been real attempts to prevent it from reaching people like you. It is not an exaggeration, it is a fact. The dominant narratives do not want awakened Chosen Ones protecting their own homes, because a protected Chosen One is an invincible Chosen One, and an invincible Chosen One changes the collective game. Do not wait for the right moment, Chosen One. The right moment is now because you didn't get this far in the video by chance. You were summoned. Download it now and comment, "I am chosen and I will download the digital book." Now that you have made your commitment to protection, I can deliver the final blow of this transmission. And the final blow is this. From today, from this exact instant when you finish watching this video, your life enters another phase. You will no longer carry the weight of old lies. You will no longer need to prove anything to anyone. You will no longer lose nights of sleep thinking about how to respond to unjust accusations. Because from now on, you know. You know that there is a cosmic machinery working in your favor. You know that every false word pronounced against your name is becoming fuel for your own ascension. You know that the silence you keep is not weakness, it is divine strategy. You know that the justice that comes from above is more devastating and more beautiful than any revenge that could be orchestrated by human hands. And you know especially that you are a chosen one, and that a chosen one does not respond at the level of the attacker. A chosen one goes up a step, while the attacker falls 3. Look inside yourself now, feel. There is a new strength in there. There is a certainty that didn't exist before. There is an internal authority that installed itself while you listened to this message. This is what happens when a chosen one receives the information that was destined for them. Something activates, something firms up, something becomes non-negotiable. And that is what will carry you through the next few days, while the hour of the white sentence unfolds in your life and in the life of the one who lied against you. It will not be easy for them. And it will not be easy for you to watch, because even without wishing ill on anyone, you are going to witness the precision of the law fulfilling itself. But you do not need to carry guilt for that. You did not plant the seed. You are merely the ground where the other's harvest is returning. The guilt, if there is any, belongs to the one who sowed. You are merely now the stage where the cosmic theater unfolds. This transmission ends here, Chosen One, but the process does not end. The process is just beginning. In the coming hours, you will begin to notice signs. In the coming days, you will begin to witness changes. In the coming weeks, you will reap reparations. And when all of this settles, you will understand that this day, exactly this day when you watched this video, was an invisible milestone in the timeline of your existence. It was the day you stopped being a hostage to the lies of others and became an agent of your own spiritual justice. It was the day you sealed your name with the hallmark of heaven. And it was the day you decided consciously to shield your family against any future attack through the digital book, Manual for God's Chosen to Protect the Family. Because a chosen one without a manual is a soldier without a map, and the time for warring without a map is over. The link is in the first pinned comment at the top. Access it, download it, read it with the attention of one receiving a sacred document. Comment, "I am chosen and I will download the digital book." And know that while you read each page, heaven continues to execute in silence justice upon every name that dared to pronounce yours in vain. You are not alone. You never were. You are chosen. And from today, the world around you is going to begin to remember exactly who you are. So be it. And so, it is already being done. The themes in this text, dealing with rumors, perceived injustice, and the desire for balance, can be emotionally taxing. While spiritual frameworks offer one way to view these challenges, focusing on practical communication and setting healthy boundaries can also be effective. If these feelings of being targeted or watched are causing you significant anxiety, speaking with a healthcare professional or a supportive community member is always a valid and empowering option.